Allow yourself to stop doing and begin being. Nothing is required of you now. There is nowhere you need to go, nothing you need to fix, nothing you need to understand. Just this moment, and the gentle permission to rest. As you listen to my voice, notice how it does not demand attention. It simply arrives, like a calm presence sitting beside you in the dark. You may already feel the day beginning to loosen its grip, thoughts slowing, the body quietly realizing it is safe to let go. And it's perfectly okay if your mind wanders. In fact, that's a sign it's already beginning to drift into the state where healing happens naturally. Take a slow, gentle breath in through your nose, and exhale softly through your mouth. Good. And again, breathing in calm, breathing out effort. Each breath becomes a signal, telling your nervous system that it no longer needs to stay alert, no longer needs to protect, no longer needs to hold on. You are safe now. As your body rests, your subconscious mind remains open, curious, receptive, ready to guide you toward what has been quietly waiting to be released. You don't need to search for pain. You don't need to remember anything on purpose. The subconscious always knows, and it only reveals what you are ready to heal. Imagine now that your body is sinking slightly into the surface beneath you, supported, held, as though the earth itself has decided to carry your weight tonight. Your shoulders soften first, muscles unwinding in their own time. The jaw releases, the tongue rests, the space behind your eyes becomes warm and spacious, and as your physical body relaxes, your awareness begins to drift inward, away from the noise of the world, toward the quiet intelligence within. You may begin to notice a gentle heaviness, or perhaps a light floating sensation. Either is perfect. Because hypnosis is not something you do, it's something you allow. Now, imagine a dim pathway appearing before you, not a place of fear, but a place of quiet curiosity. This path represents the gentle journey inward, toward understanding, toward release, toward emotional freedom. Each step down this path brings deeper comfort, deeper safety, deeper trust. With every number I count, you drift more comfortably inward. 10. Your body remembers how to rest. 9. The mind loosens its grip. 8. A feeling of gentle distance from old worries. 7. Safe, held, protected. 6. Breathing slow, steady, natural. 5. Halfway now, deeply relaxed. 4. The subconscious begins to open its doors. 3. You are doing this perfectly. 2. Almost fully inside. 1. Deeply relaxed, deeply safe. And now, you arrive, not at a memory, not at a problem, but at a state of safety, because before pain can be released, the body must know it is no longer alone. And tonight, you are not alone. Your subconscious understands that this is a protected space, a space where emotions are allowed to surface, without judgment, without overwhelm, without danger. Any emotional pain that has been hidden, stored, suppressed, was never trying to harm you. It was trying to protect you. And soon, very soon, it will learn that it no longer needs to. For now, simply rest. Let my voice become background music. Soft, steady, reassuring. Your subconscious is already beginning its work. gently, wisely, compassionately. And this is only the beginning. Now that you are here, resting comfortably, wrapped in this quiet inner space, there is nothing you need to do. Your subconscious already understands that this is a moment for restoration. And as you continue to listen, something very important begins to happen. Your nervous system, which has spent so long staying alert, watching, anticipating, protecting, is beginning to receive a new message. A message it may not have heard often enough. You are safe now. There is no emergency. There is no threat. There is no need to brace or prepare. This moment requires nothing from you, except permission to soften. And even that can happen automatically. Notice now how your breathing has its own rhythm. You don't need to control it. Just observe it. Each inhale arrives gently. Each exhale leaves quietly. And with every slow breath out, your nervous system releases just a little more tension that it has been carrying for you. You might not even realize how long it has been holding on, holding memories, holding emotions, holding unspoken feelings, holding unfinished moments. Tonight, it finally gets to rest. Imagine now that deep inside your body, there is a control center. This center regulates safety, calm, and emotional balance. For many people, this center has been set too high, like an alarm system that never fully turns off. But tonight, you are gently turning the dial down, not forcing it, not shutting it off suddenly, just easing it lower, and lower, and lower. Your body understands how to do this. You may notice warmth spreading, perhaps in your chest, your stomach, your shoulders. This warmth is not imagined. It is your parasympathetic nervous system activating, the system responsible for healing, rest, and emotional repair, and it knows exactly what it's doing. If at any moment thoughts arise, that's okay. Thoughts are just signals that the mind is learning it doesn't need to control anymore. Let them drift past, like clouds across a night sky. You don't need to follow them. You don't need to fix them. You don't need to understand them. They will dissolve on their own as safety deepens. Now, bring your awareness gently to your body. Start at the top of your head. Notice the scalp relaxing, as if tiny muscles you were never aware of are finally letting go. Your forehead smooths. Your eyebrows soften. The space between your eyes becomes open and calm. Your eyes rest easily in their sockets. No effort, no strain. Your cheeks relax. Your jaw releases completely. If your teeth are touching, allow a small space between them. This sends a powerful signal of safety to the brain. Your tongue rests gently in your mouth. Heavy, loose, still. Now allow this relaxation to flow down into your neck. The neck, which often carries unspoken words, unexpressed emotions, held back feelings. Tonight, it is allowed to soften. Your shoulders drop, as if a weight you didn't realize you were carrying has been gently lifted away. Let it go, down through your arms, your elbows, your wrists, your hands. Your fingers may curl slightly, or spread gently. Either way, they are resting. Now bring your attention to your chest. This is where many emotions live. This is where pain is often stored, when it couldn't be expressed safely at the time. Tonight, nothing is forced. We are not opening anything yet. We are simply letting this area know that it is no longer under pressure. Imagine the chest expanding gently with each breath in and softening with each breath out. No tightness, no holding, just space. Now your stomach. This area often holds fear, anxiety, and emotional memory. Place your awareness there gently. No judgment, no analysis, just noticing. And as you breathe out, imagine the stomach softening, like warm sand smoothing underwater. Your lower back releases. Your hips sink heavily into support. Your thighs relax. Your knees loosen. Your calves soften, all the way down to your feet. Your feet, which have carried you through so much, finally rest. Your entire body is now receiving the same message. You are safe. You can let go. And now, we anchor this safety, because safety is not just a feeling. It is a state that can be returned to. Imagine a gentle symbol appearing within you. It might be a soft golden light. Now notice that the pathway gently lights up at a certain point. This is not necessarily your earliest memory. It is the origin of the feeling. Sometimes emotional pain begins long before language existed. That is okay. Your subconscious understands experience beyond words. As you approach this point, notice that you remain calm. Your breath remains steady. Your body remains supported. You are not alone here. And now, observe. You may notice an image, a sensation, a knowing, or simply a feeling. You do not need details. Just notice. How old does this part of you feel? Not a number, just a sense. Young, very young, or perhaps not young at all. There is no right answer. Now notice what the emotional atmosphere is. Is there confusion, fear, loneliness, a sense of being misunderstood? You do not need to relive it. You are witnessing it as a compassionate observer from the safety of your sanctuary. Now, notice something very important. This emotional pain did not come from weakness. It came from adaptation. This part of you learned something. Perhaps it learned to stay quiet, to stay strong, to stay invisible, to stay alert, to stay pleasing, to stay in control. These were not flaws. They were intelligent responses to circumstances you could not control. Take a moment to acknowledge that. No judgment, no blame, just recognition. Now notice how this emotional pattern has been carried forward, not as a conscious choice, but as an automatic response. Your subconscious has been repeating it in an attempt to keep you safe. And now, for the first time, it is being seen. Seen with compassion. Seen without criticism. Seen without urgency. This alone begins the release. Now imagine a gentle separation. You are not this pain. You are the awareness observing it. And as awareness, you are safe. Notice how that realization creates space. The emotional charge softens, not disappearing yet, just loosening. And now, from your sanctuary, imagine sending something toward This younger part of you. Not advice, not logic, just presence, a warmth, a soft light, a calm knowing. Let this presence communicate one simple message. You are not alone anymore. Let that message land gently. Notice how the emotional pattern responds. It may soften, it may shift, it may simply pause. All responses are welcome. Now, your subconscious begins preparing for the next stage. Soon, you will meet this younger part of you more directly, not to fix, not to confront, but to listen, because hidden emotional pain often dissolves when it is finally heard. For now, remain in your sanctuary. Let your system stabilize. Notice your breath. Notice your body. You are safe. You are in control. You can pause or stop at any time. This is your journey, and it is unfolding perfectly. Let my voice soften again as your subconscious integrates what has been revealed. The next phase will unfold gently. Only when you are ready. Your subconscious gently guides you toward a deeper connection, not deeper into pain, but deeper into understanding. You are still observing, still safe, still grounded in the present. And now, within this calm space, you become aware of a younger part of you. This part may appear clearly, or vaguely, or simply as a feeling. There is no need to see a face, no need to know an age. Just notice the presence. This is the part of you that learned to carry emotional pain in silence, not because it wanted to, but because it had to. Notice where this younger part is. It may be standing nearby, sitting, curled up, or watching from a distance. It is allowed to keep its distance. Trust builds slowly. Now, just observe. How does this part feel? Not what happened, not the story, just the emotion. Perhaps there is sadness, confusion, fear, longing, or emptiness, or perhaps something softer, like resignation, or quiet loneliness. You do not need to label it perfectly. Your presence alone is already doing something powerful. For the first time, this part of you is being noticed without judgment, and that matters. Now imagine that you are not approaching this part as an adult trying to fix something. You are approaching as a calm, compassionate witness, someone who listens, someone who stays, someone who does not leave. When emotions appear, take a moment to silently communicate. I see you. Let that message travel gently. No pressure. Now, notice how this younger part responds. It may look up. It may soften. It may remain still. All responses are valid. This part learned early that expressing feelings may not have been safe, so it learned to hide. Tonight, it is not being asked to change, only to be acknowledged. Now, allow this part to express something, not in words necessarily. It may be a sensation, a heaviness, a tightness, a wave of feeling. Let it come and go naturally. You are not absorbing this pain. You are holding space for it, and there is a difference. Now, notice something important. This emotional pain has been frozen in time. It has not aged. It has been waiting. for the moment when it could be felt, without danger. That moment is now. You may feel emotion rising. If you do, let it move gently. Tears are welcome. So is stillness. There is no correct reaction. Now, imagine kneeling or sitting, at a comfortable distance from this younger part, not invading its space, just being present. And now, communicate another message. You didn't do anything wrong. Let those words settle. Many emotional wounds were formed around misunderstanding, around believing something was your fault. Tonight, that belief begins to loosen. Now, say gently, your feelings made sense. Let that land. This is something many inner parts never heard. And now, notice a shift. The emotional charge changes. It may soften. It may release slightly. It may simply feel less tight. That is enough. Now, allow the younger part to share one thing. Not verbally, just energetically. What did it need back then, that it did not receive? Not from others. From you. It may need reassurance, protection, permission, comfort. Notice what arises. And now, offer that. Not dramatically, just simply. If it needs reassurance, offer calm presence. If it needs protection, imagine yourself standing nearby. If it needs comfort, imagine warmth surrounding it. You do not need to touch. Consent matters here. Let the part decide how close it wants you to be. And now, observe again. How does this part look now? There may be subtle changes. Breathing softer, posture easing, energy shifting. These changes are real. They are signs of regulation. Now, communicate one final message for this phase. You don't have to carry this alone anymore. Let that message echo gently. The younger part does not need to disappear. It does not need to be fixed. It simply needs to know it is no longer alone. And now, allow this connection to pause. The subconscious has done important work. In the next phase, the body will begin releasing what it has been holding, because emotional pain is not stored only in memory. It is stored in muscles, nerves, breath, and posture. For now, return gently to your sanctuary. Notice the sounds, the light, the support beneath you. You are safe. You are present. You are doing this perfectly. Let my voice soften again. As integration continues, there is no rush. Now notice that the pathway gently lights up. At a certain point, this is not necessarily your earliest memory. It is the origin of the feeling. Sometimes emotional pain begins long before language existed. That is okay. Your subconscious understands. Experience beyond words. As you approach this point, notice that you remain calm. Your breath remains steady. Your body remains supported. You are not alone here. And now, observe. You may notice an image, a sensation, a knowing, or simply a feeling. You do not need details. Just notice. How old does this part of you feel? Not a number, just a sense. Young, very young, or perhaps not young at all. There is no right answer. Now notice what the emotional atmosphere is. Is there confusion, fear, loneliness, a sense of being misunderstood? You do not need to relive it. You are witnessing it, as a compassionate observer, from the safety of your sanctuary. Now, notice something very important. This emotional pain did not come from weakness. It came from adaptation. This part of you learned something. Perhaps it learned to stay quiet, to stay strong, to stay invisible, to stay alert, to stay pleasing, to stay in control. These were not flaws. They were intelligent responses to circumstances you could not control. Take a moment to acknowledge that. No judgment, no blame, just recognition. Now notice how this emotional pattern has been carried forward, not as a conscious choice, but as an automatic response. Your subconscious has been repeating it in an attempt to keep you safe. And now, for the first time, it is being seen. Seen with compassion. Seen without criticism. Seen without urgency. This alone begins the release. Now imagine a gentle separation. You are not this pain. You are the awareness observing it. And as awareness, you are safe. Notice how that realization creates space. The emotional charge softens, not disappearing yet, just loosening. And now, from your sanctuary, imagine sending something toward this younger part of you. Not advice, not logic, just presence, a warmth, a soft light, a calm knowing. Let this presence communicate one simple message. You are not alone anymore. Let that message land gently. Notice how the emotional pattern responds. It may soften. It may shift. It may simply pause. All responses are welcome. Now, your subconscious begins preparing for the next stage. Soon, you will meet this younger part of you, more directly, not to fix, not to confront, but to listen, because hidden emotional pain often dissolves when it is finally heard. For now, remain in your sanctuary. Let your system stabilize. Notice your breath. Notice your body. You are safe. You are in control. You can pause or stop at any time. This is your journey, and it is unfolding perfectly. Let my voice soften again, as your subconscious integrates what has been revealed. The next phase will unfold gently. Only when you are ready. Your subconscious gently guides you toward a deeper connection, not deeper into pain, but deeper into understanding. You are still observing, still safe, still grounded in the present. And now, within this calm space, you become aware of a younger part of you. This part may appear clearly, or vaguely, or simply as a feeling. There is no need to see a face, no need to know an age. Just notice the presence. This is the part of you that learned to carry emotional pain in silence, not because it wanted to, but because it had to. Notice where this younger part is. It may be standing nearby, sitting, curled up, or watching from a distance. It is allowed to keep its distance. Trust builds slowly. Now, just observe. How does this part feel? Not what happened, not the story, just the emotion. Perhaps there is sadness, confusion, fear, longing, or emptiness, or perhaps something softer, like resignation, or quiet loneliness. You do not need to label it perfectly. Your presence alone is already doing something powerful. For the first time, this part of you is being noticed without judgment, and that matters. Now imagine that you are not approaching this part as an adult trying to fix something. You are approaching as a calm, compassionate witness, someone who listens, someone who stays, someone who does not leave. When emotions appear, take a moment to silently communicate. I see you. Let that message travel gently. No pressure. Now, notice how this younger part responds. It may look up. It may soften. It may remain still. All responses are valid. This part learned early that expressing feelings may not have been safe, so it learned to hide. Tonight, it is not being asked to change, only to be acknowledged. Now, allow this part to express something, not in words necessarily. It may be a sensation, a heaviness, a tightness, a wave of feeling. Let it come and go naturally. You are not absorbing this pain. You are holding space for it, and there is a difference. Now, notice something important. This emotional pain has been frozen in time. It has not aged. It has been waiting for the moment when it could be felt without danger. That moment is now. You may feel emotion rising. If you do, let it move gently. Tears are welcome. So is stillness. There is no correct reaction. Now, imagine kneeling or sitting at a comfortable distance from this younger part, not invading its space, just being present. And now, communicate another message. You didn't do anything wrong. Let those words settle. Many emotional wounds were formed around misunderstanding, around believing something was your fault. Tonight, that belief begins to loosen. Now, say gently, your feelings made sense. Let that land. This is something many inner parts never heard. And now, notice a shift. The emotional charge changes. It may soften. It may release slightly. It may simply feel less tight. That is enough. Now, allow the younger part to share one thing. Not verbally, just energetically. What did it need back then that it did not receive? Not from others, from you. It may need reassurance, protection, permission, comfort. Notice what arises. And now, offer that. Not dramatically, just simply. If it needs reassurance, offer calm presence. If it needs protection, imagine yourself standing nearby. If it needs comfort, imagine warmth surrounding it. You do not need to touch. Consent matters here. Let the part decide how close it wants you to be. And now, observe again. How does this part look now? There may be subtle changes. Breathing softer, posture easing, energy shifting. These changes are real. They are signs of regulation. Now, communicate one final message for this phase. You don't have to carry this alone anymore. Let that message echo gently. The younger part does not need to disappear. It does not need to be fixed. It simply needs to know It is no longer alone. And now, allow this connection to pause. The subconscious has done important work. In the next phase, the body will begin releasing what it has been holding, because emotional pain is not stored only in memory, it is stored in muscles, nerves, breath, and posture. For now, return gently to your sanctuary. Notice the sounds, the light, the support beneath you. You are safe. You are present. You are doing this perfectly. Let my voice soften again. As integration continues, there is no rush. Your body now becomes the guide, not the thinking mind, not memory. The body, because the body remembers what the mind learned to forget, and it remembers without words, without stories, without judgment. Tonight, the body is given permission to complete what was once interrupted. There is no need to search. There is no need to push. Your body already knows where emotional pain has been stored. It has been holding it for you. And now, it is ready to let go. Begin by bringing gentle awareness to the inside of your body, not the surface, not muscles alone, but the inner space. Notice the rhythm of your breath. Notice the subtle movement inside your chest, your abdomen, and as you breathe, allow your attention to slowly scan downward. There is no right order. Let your awareness drift naturally to the area that calls for it. You may notice a sensation, a tightness, a heaviness, a dull ache, a pressure, a numbness, or perhaps nothing at all. All experiences are valid. Now, choose one area, not the most intense, just the one that feels ready, and bring your awareness there, gently, curiously, without trying to change it. Imagine you are simply listening. With your attention, notice the quality of this sensation. Is it warm or cool? Still or moving? Dense or light? You do not need to analyze. Just notice. And now, very gently, begin to breathe into this area. Not forcing breath, just allowing the sensation to be included in your awareness. As you breathe in, imagine space gently forming around it. As you breathe out, imagine softness increasing. You are not trying to remove the sensation. You are allowing it to move, because stored emotional pain is frozen energy, and awareness allows energy to thaw. You may notice small changes, a shift, a pulsing, a wave, or perhaps a deeper breath happens automatically. These are signs. The body is releasing. Now, let the body lead. If it wants to sigh, let it. If it wants to swallow, let it. If it wants to stretch slightly, let it. These are involuntary release responses. Your nervous system completing cycles that were once paused. If emotion arises, let it move through, without story. Tears without explanation are welcome. So is stillness. Now imagine that this sensation has a shape. You do not need to see it clearly, just a sense. And now imagine that with each breath out, this shape begins to soften. Edges blur, density reduces. Nothing dramatic, just gradual, like ice melting in warm water. Now, Bring in support. Imagine the safety symbol you anchored earlier. Allow it to move toward this area, not to fix, just to accompany. Notice how the body responds when safety is present. Often, release follows naturally. You may notice warmth spreading, or tingling, or a feeling of emptiness where something once was. That emptiness is not loss. It is space. Space for new regulation. Now, allow your attention to move again. Perhaps another area calls. The throat, the chest, the stomach, the hips. Let your awareness rest there. Again, no forcing, just listening. You may notice memories trying to attach. Let them pass. This is not a thinking process. This is a physiological one. As the body releases, the subconscious updates its safety map. It learns, I don't need to hold this anymore. Now imagine each exhale carrying old emotional residue out of the body, not leaving you empty, leaving you lighter. And with each inhale, fresh calm energy flows in, balanced, neutral, safe. Your body is recalibrating. Muscle tone adjusts. Breathing deepens. The vagus nerve is activating. This is deep healing. Now, allow the process to slow. Release does not need to be complete. Even small shifts matter. They accumulate. They change patterns. They update responses. And your body is learning a new default. Relaxed alertness. Safety without vigilance. Presence without tension. Now, return awareness to the whole body. Notice how you feel now, compared to earlier. Not better or worse, just different. That difference is important. It means something moved, and movement is healing. Now, rest again in your sanctuary. Let everything integrate. In the next phase, your subconscious will begin to update old beliefs that formed around pain, because once the body releases, the mind is ready to change. For now, rest. Let my voice soften, fade, and become background. Your body knows what to do, and it is doing it now as your body rests. Lighter, more open. Your subconscious mind is now in its most receptive state. This is the level where beliefs live, not thoughts you chose, but conclusions you formed, conclusions made before you had language, before you had choice, before you had context. These beliefs were never facts. They were interpretations, and interpretations can change. Now, imagine before you a soft, translucent screen. On this screen are old subconscious statements, not in words at first, just impressions, ways you learn to see yourself, others, the world. Let one belief surface, not the loudest, the most foundational. It may feel like, I am not enough, I am not safe, I have to stay in control, my needs don't matter, I am alone. You don't need to name it perfectly, just notice the feeling. Now, observe this belief, without judgment. It was formed to help you survive. At the time, it made sense, but it no longer fits who you are now. Notice how this belief feels in the body. Where does it live? The chest, the stomach, the throat, Just notice. And now, introduce context. From your adult awareness, from safety, from understanding. Look at the moment. This belief formed, not the event, the interpretation. Notice something important. You were doing the best you could, with the resources you had. You were not wrong. You were young, sensitive, learning. The belief was not truth. It was a temporary conclusion. And now, your subconscious is ready to release it. Imagine the old belief loosening from the body, not being ripped away, just gently unhooking, like Velcro losing its grip. And as it loosens, notice space forming. This space will not remain empty. The subconscious always replaces. Now, introduce a new truth, not positive thinking, a regulated truth, one that the nervous system can accept. Repeat silently after me, or simply allow the meaning to land. I am safe now. I am allowed to exist. My feelings matter. I no longer need to protect myself this way. I can respond instead of react. Notice how each statement feels. Your subconscious only absorbs what feels congruent. If one feels too strong, let it soften. This is not affirmation. This is installation. Now, imagine these new truths forming as gentle light, not blinding, comfortable. This light moves into the space where the old belief once lived. Notice how the body responds. Often, there is relief. Sometimes, emotion. Sometimes, quiet. All are signs of alignment. Now, allow your subconscious to link these new truths to your safety anchor. So whenever safety is felt, these beliefs are reinforced automatically. Now, introduce future memory. Imagine a situation where you once reacted automatically. Observe yourself now, responding differently, calm, present, grounded, not perfect, just regulated. Your nervous system recognizes this as possible, and possibility is how change becomes permanent. Now, let repetition begin. As you drift towards sleep tonight, these new truths will loop gently, not loudly, softly, deeply. They settle beneath conscious awareness, rewriting patterns, updating defaults. You do not need to do anything. Your subconscious knows how to integrate. Now, rest again. The next phase will bring closure, compassion, and emotional completion. For now, let these beliefs sink in. As you drift deeper, the nervous system, now calmer, now safer, begins to seek resolution, not explanation, not justification, resolution, because emotional pain lingers only when something feels unfinished. And tonight, what was once unfinished is gently completing. You remain in your sanctuary. This place now feels familiar, trusted, stable. From here, you are able to look back without being pulled back. This is important. Healing never requires return to suffering. It requires distance with compassion. Now, allow an image to form, not sharply, softly. It may be a person, a situation, or simply a presence, connected to the emotional pain you've been carrying. This is not about blame. Blame keeps the nervous system activated. This is about release. You are not meeting this image to confront. You are meeting it to unhook. Notice how far away this image is. It may be very distant or closer. Your subconscious controls the distance. Safety comes first. Now, notice your body. You remain calm, grounded, breathing evenly. This tells your system that you are in control. Now, begin by offering compassion to yourself, not to anyone else yet. Place awareness gently in your chest and allow this message to form. I did the best I could. Let that land. Many emotional wounds persist because this sentence was never spoken. Say it again, slowly, kindly. I did the best I could. Notice how the body responds. Often, this alone softens old tension. Now, bring compassion to the younger part of you you met earlier. You may sense them again, or simply feel their presence. And now, offer them something simple. Understanding, not excuses. Understanding. You were learning. You were adapting. You were surviving. Let that be enough. Now, if and only if it feels natural, allow compassion to extend outward. This does not mean what happened was okay. Compassion does not equal approval. Compassion means releasing yourself from carrying the emotional weight. You may imagine the other person or situation surrounded by distance, and from that distance, you say nothing, no explanation, no dialogue, just release. Imagine the emotional cord that has kept you energetically connected beginning to loosen. You are not cutting it. You are allowing it to dissolve because you no longer need it. Notice how the body reacts as the cord softens. Often, there is a feeling of space, relief, lightness. Now, bring attention back to yourself. Notice how complete you feel now. Compared to before, something has closed. A loop has ended. Not dramatically, but definitively. Your nervous system registers. This is over. And that registration matters. Now, anchor closure. Imagine a gentle seal forming around your emotional system, not blocking feelings, protecting balance. This seal allows emotions to flow without flooding, connection without overwhelm, presence without pain. And now, introduce a final truth. I am free to move forward. Let that statement settle deeply. Freedom does not mean forgetting. It means no longer being controlled. Your subconscious understands the difference. Now, allow yourself to drift. This session will soon move into long-form reprogramming. As you sleep, the work does not stop. It deepens, loops, integrates, and you do not need to stay awake for it. For now, rest. You are safe. You are complete. You are healing, not shutting down, just resting. And as it rests, your subconscious becomes more active. This is the state where real change occurs, not through effort, but through repetition and safety. You may notice your thoughts becoming fragmented, dreamlike, less linear. This is perfect, because the subconscious does not speak in logic. It speaks in rhythm, emotion, pattern. And now, a new rhythm begins. A rhythm of safety, a rhythm of calm, a rhythm of emotional neutrality. Your body remembers this rhythm. It is ancient. It is natural. It is yours. Now, you do not need to listen actively. My voice may drift in and out. Words may blur. Meaning will still land. Because your subconscious is listening even when you are not. And now, we begin the gentle installation. Soft truths, repeated slowly, without pressure. Allow these to wash over you, like waves. No effort needed. You are safe now. Pause. Let the body register that. The past is complete. Pause. Let the nervous system release vigilance. You no longer need to protect yourself in old ways. Pause. Let muscles soften. Your body knows how to relax. Pause. Let breathing deepen. Your emotions are allowed to move freely and safely. Pause. Let internal flow resume. These truths do not demand belief. They become familiar through repetition. Now, imagine these messages forming gentle pathways in the brain, neural connections softening, rewiring, updating. Old survival patterns are not erased. They are retired, thanked, released, and replaced with regulation. Now, as sleep deepens, your subconscious continues looping. Safety, release, presence, again and again. Each loop deeper than the last. Each repetition quieter, more automatic. You may drift into dreams. If you do, this process continues beneath them. Dreams may reorganize memory. They may symbolically complete old experiences. This is healing sleep. Now, imagine your sanctuary once more, but this time, you are not doing anything there. You are simply sleeping within it. The environment holds you. Nothing approaches unless invited. Nothing disturbs. Your subconscious recognizes this as home. And while you sleep, the following updates occur naturally. Our emotional triggers lose intensity. The body recovers faster after stress. Our old memories feel distant and neutral. New responses feel available. Calm becomes default. You do not need to notice these changes immediately. They reveal themselves in daily life, subtly, quietly. Now, allow the reprogramming to deepen. My voice becomes softer, slower, more spaced. Words stretch. Silence increases. This is intentional. Silence allows integration. Now, if at any point you wake slightly, the subconscious continues. There is no interruption. The process resumes automatically. Now, repeat internally if you wish, or simply allow the meaning to land. I am safe. I am present. I am free. Each phrase sinks deeper than the last. Now, sleep. Deep, natural, restorative sleep. The final phase will gently guide you into long, uninterrupted rest, while healing continues without words. As you drift deeper now, there is nothing you need to do, nothing to remember, nothing to fix. Only this, resting, breathing, and allowing. Your subconscious continues to absorb everything we have explored. The safety, the sanctuary, the inner child, the release, the new truths. And now, You may notice a gentle rhythm forming, a wave of integration flowing through your body, from the crown of your head, down to the tips of your toes. Each breath carries this rhythm, deeper into every cell, every fiber, every nerve. This rhythm is a lullaby for your nervous system, a signal that it no longer needs to stay alert, that it can soften, that it can release automatically throughout the night. And as you rest, your subconscious begins to loop the healing process over and over, like a gentle river, carving new channels where old patterns once lived, flowing effortlessly, naturally, safely. You may notice faint images, memories, or sensations surfacing briefly. Do not engage them. Simply observe and let them dissolve. They are being processed without your conscious effort. Every exhale carries away old tension. Every inhale brings calm and deep, restorative safety. And now, allow the feeling of your inner sanctuary to expand, beyond walls, beyond trees, beyond light, filling your entire being with safety and peace. This feeling is now anchored, available to your subconscious anytime, anywhere, even without conscious thought. Your inner child, your younger self, rests here, too, supported, seen, heard, and allowed to integrate fully. And tonight, while your conscious mind sleeps, your subconscious continues, completing cycles of release in the body, reinforcing new beliefs, strengthening emotional regulation, dissolving old tension gently, restoring natural balance in mind, body, and spirit. There is no rush, no timeline, no expectation, only the natural rhythm of healing, flowing effortlessly, guided by your own inner wisdom. As you drift further, each breath slows, each beat of your heart steadies, and the body becomes heavier, but also buoyant, held by a deep, invisible support, a support that exists inside you, always available, always safe. And now, if you wish, allow my voice to fade entirely, leaving only your sanctuary and the soft, ongoing flow of healing energy. You are safe. You are supported. You are healing. Even as sleep deepens, the work continues tonight, and tomorrow, and beyond, with gentle loops, automatic integration, and the subconscious embedding freedom, calm, and self-compassion. And there is no need to think about it, no need to control it, no need to remember. Everything unfolds naturally, exactly as it should. This session will continue, ever soft, ever deep, allowing the nervous system to fully rest, the subconscious to fully integrate, and emotional freedom to emerge. Now, as you rest even more deeply, you may notice a gentle, continuous flow, moving through your body, through your mind, through your very being. This flow is healing energy. It knows where it is needed most. It moves automatically, without effort, without direction, without expectation. Every muscle, every nerve, every organ is now participating in this subtle restoration. Your breath continues its rhythm, soft, slow, natural, and with each exhale, the body releases further any remnants of tension, any traces of old emotional patterns, allowing space for calm, for balance, for freedom. And now, your subconscious continues looping the lessons of the session. Safety, security, calm. You are whole. You are supported. You no longer carry pain that is not yours. You respond with awareness, not reaction. Your body and mind know how to heal. Each repetition sinks deeper than the last, embedding these truths beyond conscious effort, like soft light slowly filling every corner of a dark room, until everything is illuminated by peace and stability. You may notice faint images, symbols, colors, or gentle waves of sensation, floating in and out of awareness. Do not chase them. Do not analyze. Simply allow them to pass. They are the subconscious completing cycles of healing, integrating memory, releasing old stress. Your inner sanctuary remains your anchor, safe, stable, welcoming, always available. And now, imagine this sanctuary gently expanding, enveloping not only your body, but your entire energy field, soothing your nervous system, balancing emotions, strengthening your sense of inner safety. Your younger self, the parts of you that once carried pain, are now resting deeply, integrated, aware that they are no longer alone, that they are loved, and that healing is safe. Tonight, this process continues uninterrupted, through cycles of sleep, through REM and non-REM phases, through every breath and every heartbeat. And as this work continues, you may notice a natural lightness in the body, emotional freedom forming unconsciously, automatic calming responses to stress, increased clarity, presence, and inner peace, deep restoration of the nervous system. All of this unfolds naturally, without effort, without expectation, because your subconscious knows exactly what is needed. Now, allow your attention to drift completely, letting go of the conscious mind entirely, sinking fully into restorative sleep, while the subconscious continues to loop healing, embedding safety, embedding compassion, embedding freedom from old patterns. This session continues, ever soft, ever slow, ever deep, while you sleep, while you rest, while the body, mind, and spirit integrate all that you have released and all that you are becoming as you continue to drift. Softly, even more deeply, your body becomes the primary guide now. Your subconscious, fully awake in its own way, begins to coordinate healing at every level. Notice the rhythm of your breath. It flows naturally, effortlessly, deeper with each cycle, and with every exhale, tension leaves your body, as though your nervous system itself is learning how to relax, how to trust, how to rest. Your muscles are softening, your spine supported fully, your shoulders released completely, your hands and feet heavy, yet full of calm energy, flowing naturally through the body. And now, as your body continues this gentle process, imagine a soft, warm light beginning at your chest, radiating outward, through your arms, your torso, your legs, even to the tips of your fingers and toes. This light represents integration, the merging of body, mind, and subconscious understanding. It flows effortlessly, calming old patterns, softening residual tension, and reminding every part of you, I am safe, I am supported, I am healing. Notice how this light interacts with your inner sanctuary, how it merges with the soft air, the supportive ground, and the gentle sounds, as if your inner environment itself is responding to your healing process. And now, your subconscious gently loops positive recalibrations. Emotional triggers now evoke calm rather than tension. Old stress responses release automatically. Inner safety becomes the default state. Self-compassion and understanding are embedded deeply. Your younger self feels continually supported, loved, and integrated. This looping is automatic. It continues even as conscious awareness drifts further. It continues as your nervous system learns new rhythms, new balances, new ways of existing in safety and presence. Now, your subconscious may begin communicating subtle guidance through sensation. A slight tingling, a gentle warmth, a soft wave moving through your body, signaling where release and integration are occurring. There is no need to interpret, no need to analyze. Just notice. Allow it. Each heartbeat reinforces the process, sending cues of safety, reinforcing calm, deepening integration. And now, imagine the soft, warm light of healing expanding outward, enveloping your energy field, protecting it, holding it, and allowing your entire system to synchronize in calm, resilient, balanced. You are resting, yet simultaneously learning, integrating, rewiring, all without effort. And tonight, your subconscious continues this work through every cycle of sleep, through every deep phase, embedding these changes permanently. You are safe. You are held. You are transforming. And now, let yourself sink deeper, deeper into sleep, knowing that every cell, every nerve, every memory is being gently aligned with healing. This process will continue throughout the night, without end, without strain, just quiet, natural, effortless restoration. As you drift even deeper into this state, floating between wakefulness and deep sleep, your subconscious mind continues its work. It knows how to build strength, not through force, not through struggle, but through gentle, natural integration. Now, imagine a soft light beginning to form inside your chest, a warm, glowing center, your inner resource hub, where calm, courage, and resilience reside. This hub grows with every breath, expanding gently, sending waves of reassurance through your body, through your mind, through your energy. Notice how it radiates. Confidence in your own safety, compassion for yourself and others, emotional flexibility, allowing feelings to move without overwhelm, presence and grounded awareness in challenging moments, an innate sense of calm, stability, and clarity. This inner resource hub is yours, always accessible, anchored deep in your subconscious, ready to support you, even when your conscious mind is busy or tired. Now, imagine these resources being woven into every cell of your body, your nervous system learning, I am resilient, I am calm, I am capable of responding wisely, I am free to feel, to move, to release. Each wave of breath strengthens this integration, softly, effortlessly, permanently. And now, your subconscious gently loops the healing and resource patterns. Any trace of old emotional pain dissolves safely. Automatic reactions soften into conscious choice. Inner safety becomes your default. Your inner child is fully integrated, supported, and free. Calm, clarity, and resilience flow naturally through your mind and body. You do not need to actively hold or remember this. Your subconscious knows exactly how to install it. It knows how to continue the process. Through sleep, through dreams, through every moment of unconscious learning. Now, imagine a final wave of light flowing from your resource hub, spreading through your entire inner sanctuary, lighting every tree, every leaf, every ripple in the water, touching every soft moss and stone, reminding your system, you are safe, you are supported, you are whole, you are free. This light anchors deeply, permanently, ready to reinforce every choice you make, every emotion you feel, every breath you take. And as you drift further into restorative sleep, this work continues, looping, integrating, reprogramming, without effort, without thought, simply, naturally, as your body, mind, and subconscious align with safety, peace, and resilience. Rest now, fully, completely, knowing that every part of you is supported, every cell is integrating, every moment of sleep strengthens your emotional freedom and well-being. Your subconscious mind now begins the final integration phase. Every insight, every release, every new truth, every gentle wave of healing is now being anchored permanently. Notice once more your inner sanctuary. Soft light, gentle sounds, supportive ground beneath you, the warmth surrounding your being, all of it holding you perfectly, allowing you to rest, allowing you to heal. And now, feel your inner resource hub glowing gently, radiating calm, confidence, and strength, anchoring deeply in your subconscious. Every breath feeds this hub. Every exhale releases any remaining tension. Every heartbeat reinforces your safety, resilience, and clarity. Now, your subconscious begins to loop empowering truths. I am safe, always. I am supported, always. I am worthy of love and compassion. I trust myself and my inner guidance. I am free from old pain. I am calm, strong, and resilient. I respond consciously, with awareness and balance. These truths do not need effort. They settle naturally, gently, permanently, into every cell, every nerve, every thought pattern. And now, imagine a gentle wave of golden light moving through you, touching every part of your body, your mind, and your energy, washing away residual tension, illuminating all the progress you have made, reinforcing your freedom, your confidence, your peace. This golden light also wraps around your inner child, every younger part, every part of you that once carried pain, allowing them to rest fully, feeling safe, loved, and integrated. You may notice a soft sense of completion, a subtle lightness, a spaciousness inside, and a gentle, ongoing sense of calm confidence. Now, anchor these feelings deeply. Whenever you breathe, your nervous system remembers calm. Whenever you face challenges, your subconscious supports wise, balanced responses. Whenever old patterns arise, they are softened, neutralized, and released. And tonight, as you continue sleeping, this process continues, looping through the subconscious, reinforcing safety, freedom, and resilience, integrating healing at a cellular level, rewiring old patterns effortlessly. Know that you do not need to remember it consciously. It continues automatically, quietly, gently, throughout the night, and beyond. Every morning you awaken, these changes are already present, subtle, profound, supporting your confidence, clarity, and emotional freedom. Rest now completely. Let your subconscious continue its work. Let your body recover. Let your mind integrate and drift fully, deeply, into restorative, healing sleep. You are safe. You are whole. You are free. You are healing. And so it is.